What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 10, Episode 17. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, 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 wonderful Sunday. And I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What's the tea? What's going on, you guys? I'm hoping to give you guys a pretty decent show today because, like I said before, um, this show really ain't all that. Okay. It's really not. And I'm just reviewing it because it's out of habit. And somehow, some way, I find ways to make these reviews kind of entertaining, to say the least, because this show has not been good for a long time now. And I just want to let you guys know that the show not being good ain't got nothing to do with Saints and Sinners not being on this show no more, because it was whack and overdone when she was on there. But at this point, it just feels like they're just throwing anything out there that will stick. And I feel like this cast is just too overdone to me. It's like there is no new blood. And then when you bring new blood on this damn show, it just don't really work out. Like, I had high hopes for Trisha and Ken, mainly Ken because he fine. But Trisha is just not good for TV. She looked like she got lockjaw. She looks like she's not really open as far as, telling the truth is concerned. She never really knows what her lies is going to be, and then she has a very huge problem with sticking with her lies. So I don't really know where this show is going to go moving forward. And maybe it could have been because I had just gotten off of work and I was tired as hell coming home, trying to watch this damn show and kept falling asleep. That could be why I kept falling asleep and shit, because I was already kind of tired any goddamn way. But to each his own. But yeah, I'm like I said, I just review this show out of habit because this is just what I've been used to. And I know that a lot of people that watch my reviews and view my show is basically the basis of the situation, to be quite honest. Like, I just do it out of habit. This is just something that I normally do. But I try to make it interesting for you guys, to say the least. Like, being real, I try to make it interesting for you guys because that's just what it is. Sometimes when when people watch reviewers, and I don't know if all of y'all feel like that, but I know that a lot of people that come to my platform, they sometimes be watching my reviews and they be like, well, the show ain't even good, but I would rather watch your reviews because, your reviews are better than the show. And sometimes I take that as a compliment because I'm like, well, girl, the girls be trying to say I'm boring, girl. So, if I can make it more entertaining for you than the actual show, then that's amazing. But at the same time, it's kind of like, so I can entertain the girls better than the actual girls on the show. That's something, isn't it? That's something. But I do my best, just like I'm gonna do my best today. Because, like I said, I'm not gonna need to bake a baby. I'm gonna give you the best that I got, and it ain't a lot for me to give, honey. But I'm gonna give it the best that I got, to be quite honest. That's all I can do. But let me see. But it's like 30 of you guys up in here. It's 30 of you guys up in here so far. And let me see what moderators are in here. I see Payne. I see Naturally Nola. I see Norris in here. So it's like 3 moderators in here. So here's my thing with the moderators, y'all. I'm gonna need for you guys to do what I asked, which is make sure that the chat is clean, make sure that everybody's engaging and things like that. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and add Miss Ann to the mod squad as well. I don't know why she's not one anyway, but let me do that real fast. Hold on, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the episode. I got my notes right here, and as you can see, it really ain't that many of them. This is all I really got. But let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and get into Trisha and Letitia. So I think Trisha comes over to visit Tisha, I believe. I think that's the basis of that. I think she's coming up there to, hang out with Tisha or whatnot. And we find out that Xavier was in a car accident, basically. And um I guess because I'm an Aquarius just like Trisha is, the way she's explaining the car accident and things like that, it comes across like she really didn't give a fuck about the car accident. Like she was very nonchalant when she was talking about it. But I think that she actually does care. But as an Aquarius, baby, we're pretty much emotional robots. Okay. We really are emotional robots. So a lot of times when we are explaining something that's very traumatic or very emotional, it comes across a certain way because we're very detached. It's kind of reminiscent of when I was on the scene about 2 weeks ago on the scene ATL. Make sure y'all watch it every Thursday night. When I was talking about my SA, I was very much so off emotionally. Like that was a very traumatic experience, but I'm not really showing that much emotion. I was very detached. When I was talking to DJ and Bando about it, I was detached as fuck at that moment, but still trying to reliving a traumatic moment, but very detached in that moment. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person that bottles my emotions, so that's just what it is. Which is why when they come out, it comes out very violently. You better act, if you want to know how violently they are coming out, then y'all need to go and check out that stupid ass shit that happened over Thanksgiving holidays, honey. But anyway, moving on from that. What else is going on? So she was just basically telling us a story with that, but Xavier is okay. He was hurt and shit, but he's okay for the most part. But I'm like, God damn, girl, you could have gave us just a little bit more emotion when you were telling this story about your son being hurt. But like I said already and once before, at the end of the day, I understand because she's just detached. Um uh Letitia asked Trisha, has she spoken to Neil? And Trisha said that she hasn't. So Tisha was basically discussing all of her issues that she got with Neil, and she feels like at some point in time she does need to talk to Neil about their issues and really try to figure out where do they go from here in this group. I think that Tisha needs to grow the fuck up. I feel like Tisha trying to be the big dog on campus at this point, and she thinks that she's the star of the motherfucking show, and she thinks that everybody's supposed to bow down and kiss her ass. Tisha thinks that she the queen of this show. And for the last couple of seasons, I've kind of had given her a little bit of grace. But at this particular point, there is no more grace to give because Tisha is doing a lot. Like all of these scenes that I see her do when it comes down to conflict and stuff, it just seems like she wants the conflict. She wants to pick on somebody and she wants that conflict because at the end of the day, you on a reality show. There has to be conflict somewhere, somehow, right? So I feel like when it come down to that, she wants the conflict. She wants the drama. That's what she wants. And she's doing way too much by doing what she doing with it, in my opinion. So it's just like, girl, what's wrong with you? But anyway, she killing me wanting to be the big dog, and she's just not. But when we get down to Trisha and Ken, she says that her and Ken are still really working on things. In so many words, things aren't going right between Trisha and Ken. They ain't gonna never go right between Trisha and Ken because Trisha not being honest. Ken wants something from Trisha that Trisha can't give him. He wants to be married. Trisha don't want to be married. Trisha just got out of a fucking marriage at the end of the day. And my thing with Trisha is she's not being completely 100% honest about the way she really feels about this man. Do I think she cares about Ken? Absolutely. But I don't think she cares about Ken in the way that Ken actually gives a fuck about her. And I think that that's kind of wrong and fucked up of Ken to be, kind of fucked up and wrong of Trisha to be putting this man in this predicament to be laughed at. Because little do y'all know, we're all laughing at Ken because he looked like a fucking fool. He looked like a simp at this moment, running up behind her, trying to do everything for her, taking care of her and her damn kids. And she really don't, to the point to where it's not like she really appreciates the fact that that's what he do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's not necessarily appreciative of the things that he actually does for her and her kids, in my opinion. That's how I feel. I don't really think that she's I don't really think that she's necessarily appreciative of it. And I feel like she plays games with this man a lot. And I can only imagine how annoying that shit just might be. You know what I mean? I don't and I just like and you know, Payne just said in the comments, she don't like him for real. She just love fucking a personal trainer. And it might just be the dick. She might just like fucking him. I mean, you know, and who could blame her for liking to fuck him? I mean, it is what it is. I just think she likes to fuck him, but I don't really know if she really wants like anything serious or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know what it is when it comes down to Trisha. Then Trisha says that social media is like an issue because somebody had came to Ken and said that she was spotted out with a guy and could nobody tell her who the guy was or where she was or when it was when she was spotted with this person. And that could be 100% facts. People do just come out of the woodworks with whatever they want to come out with. Like people do just come and tell you, "Oh, I saw your woman with this person. I saw your man with that person, or your man fucking this person." They try to act like they know more about your relationship than what the fuck you know about it. And I would know a whole lot about that because judging the position that I'm in, people always got something to say and always feel like they know something and they don't know a motherfucking thing, to be honest. But that's just how this shit goes. You feel what I'm saying? Like people are quick to try to put something out there and they don't know what the fuck they talking about. So I get that. But then, you know, Tisha was like, well, one of the ladies was telling me one day that oh yes, can be in the girls' DMs and stuff like that. And it's like, well, if you don't really know that for a fact, then why are you bringing this to the table? And so I agree with that. Like, if you don't really know for a fact, if you ain't got no plausible receipts that shows that this man be in girls' DMs all the time, then why the fuck are we sitting up here talking about it? I don't like for nobody to bring me anything that ain't factual. I don't like nobody bringing me no bullshit that either I already know about or is either some shit that you heard. I don't like hearing shit that you heard because people say shit all the time, but it don't make it true. Because my thing is this: if I'm gonna say somebody did something, if I'm gonna say I know something, then bitch, I'm gonna have the tea. I'm gonna have the receipts. I'm gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because one thing about it, and two things for motherfucking certain, I ain't gonna lie about nothing that I said. Because one thing about me, I look, I do a lot of things. I cuss you the fuck out, and all this other stuff. But I will tell you the truth before I tell you a motherfucking lie. And one thing about Scotty is not gonna lie. I ain't gonna make up no shit. I'm not gonna come to you with no bullshit. If it happened, if I said it happened, bitch, it happened. I promise you. So it is what it is. Then she reveals that Ken is staying with Will. So if he's staying with his best friend and not staying in the house with you, then yeah, y'all are in troubled waters, and it don't look like it's gonna get any better for y'all. I wish that Ken would just leave Trisha, to be honest, because they keep on having this same back and forth. They keep on arguing about the same damn thing. They don't really know what the fuck they want from the other at this point, to be honest. Like they really don't know what they want. And I don't get it. I don't understand it, but I do think that Trisha be on some bullshit a lot though. She do, cause she do gaslight. She gaslights the fuck out of Ken. She do. And I really feel like she be playing with Ken a whole lot. That's just what she do. And it's fucked up as is. Like it's fucked up completely. But at the end of the day, it's crazy to me, you know, to be quite honest. But she do be playing with that man a lot. And I be getting upset. But at the end of the day, I be getting mad with Ken because at the end of the day, Ken, you are doing a lot for someone that you're not even sure if you even want to be with them like that. And you're not really sure if they really want to be with you. Like you so stuck on trying to be somebody daddy and so stuck on trying to prove yourself to be this man when you really ain't got nothing to prove already. I think you've already shown what you can do. Trisha has yet to show you that she's the woman that you desire and the woman that you need to be. So I just feel like at the end of the day, you are wasting our time as viewers and you wasting your time emotionally, still trying to hang on to what the fuck you think you got with Trisha. Trisha don't want you, okay? Ken, listen to me. Open up your eyes and open up your ears. Listen to what I'm saying. Ken, the girl is using you. She don't want you. Okay? Trisha don't want you, Ken. Trisha don't want you, Ken. She don't want you, Golden Brown. She don't want you. I don't know how many times I got to tell you, but she don't want you, Golden Brown. She really don't. She don't know what the fuck she wants, to be honest. Trisha is in a situation where she really don't know what she wants. She's emotionally unstable. She has yet to heal from their marriage with Marquez. And there's no telling what type of shit he put her through. It's really no shade. It's really no shade. Ain't no telling what Marquez did to her when they were married, and I'm pretty sure he put her through a whole lot of bullshit when they was together. I'm sure of that. I know he put her through some bullshit. But my thing about it is, I just felt like what happened was when she got with you after that marriage was over, as she knew it, she got with you as, just like Miss Ann said in the comments, she got with you as a rebound. She thought that you was finna be some rebound dick that she could fuck on. And then when she saw how good you was treating her and her kids, she kept you around because she got attached to not only the dick, but got attached to the things that you could do for her and her kids. But the attachment wasn't that strong. So it is what it is. That's why y'all are going through the things that y'all are going through. And now you leaving the house and you're going to stay with your best friend who's a fuck boy altogether. So what's really going on here? I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm just looking too deep into this situation. I don't know if I am or not. I feel like I kind of am. But then again, I know what the fuck I'm saying. Trisha is using that man. Trisha don't want him. Not like that. She don't want him in the same way that she don't want him in the same way that he probably want her. And there's a lot of women that probably want Ken. Like, this is what I tell anybody. Now, I don't say that now because I got me a man, so I don't say that now. But this is what I used to say. Long as you know that I can have any man I want to, baby, that's actual and factual. Okay? That's what I used to say. But, anyway, moving on. So, we're going to Chris and Nell. Now, Nell has been dealing with a whole lot of things, from the daycare center to stuff going on around the house to some shit that's going on with Chris. She just been dealing with a whole lot of stuff at this particular point, right? And Lance hasn't been around. So she says, I haven't really seen Lance. I haven't really talked to Lance. So I don't know what's going on with him, but I know what I'm going through, and it's a whole lot. So Chris's whole thing is, why is it that every time Lance is going through stuff, you're always there to pick up the pieces every time? But when it come down to you, Lance is not there for you when you're going through your time of need. Like, where is he at? Well, listen, Lance got a child. I think he don't know which woman he want to be with. Lance got some shit going on, Chris. And at the end of the day, Nell said, well, sometimes they probably feel like, well, you got Chris. You got Chris at the house, which is true. You her husband. If her son ain't there to pick up when she fall in, that's your job to do that. Don't you know what vows you took, bitch? Like, what you talking about? Oh, they never there when you need them. They never there when you need them. They never there when you need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get how irritating that could possibly be, but Chris, grow up. Like, bitch, grow up, bitch. Like, come on now. Don't act like you don't know what this is now. Because you are there, they feel like she already got that support and that stability. Like, come on now, bitch. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. So then Chris basically reveals that his real estate license has been revoked. Now, I think that was being said in the YouTube streets a little while ago that his license was revoked. And I felt like in this moment when Chris was basically talking about his license being revoked and how he feels about that, Nell made this shit all about her. I'm telling y'all, that got on my motherfucking nerves. And this is why I don't really be caring for Nell like that and how she gets on my motherfucking nerves. She made that about her. She didn't bother to see how that was affecting him. She didn't bother to see how that made him feel, because she didn't give a fuck about how that made him feel. The first thing she said was, Your license being revoked, that's affecting me. That's affecting me and what I got going on. Well, bitch, what you think it's doing for him? Are you dumb or are you dumb? What the fuck you think that's doing for him? Seriously, what in the fuck do you think is doing for him? Do you think that's making him feel any fucking better? Do you think so? If that's what the fuck you think, then you're dumb as fuck, which we know you are. But if that's what you believe, then you're dumb as fuck. Because what the fuck are you talking about, Neil? Seriously, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's affecting me. It's affecting me. Girl, shut the fuck up. Talking about it's affecting you. It's affecting him, bitch. What you talking about? As a man, nobody wants their license to be revoked. As a man, nobody wants their paper to be cut off. We can hate a job all day, and when we lose that motherfucker, we in panic mode. Cause bitch, when I lost my job at Dollar General, that was my very first job. I worked that job for 3 damn years before I got to the company that I'm at now. Baby, I worked that job tooth and nail for 3 years with the little pay, with the dirt cheap pay that they gave me. Baby, I was only making $9.25 an hour as a fucking manager at Dollar General. And when them hoes fired me for no reason, I thought I was gonna lose my mind. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do with myself because I didn't have that weekly check. And my YouTube was not big back then. I wasn't making no more than $300 a month on YouTube, so that wasn't doing shit for me. So my thing about it is, yes, I was losing my motherfucking mind at that time because that was my money. That's my money. I knew I was gonna get a check every fucking week. As much as that check wasn't about shit every single week, that was my money. Although, after I did my appeal and got some people fired, they offered me my job back, but I declined them. But that's besides the point. My thing is, you know, what you think this is, Neil? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Sincerely, what the fuck is you talking about? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like Nell is selfish. She don't think about nobody but herself. And because for the first thing that for her to say is it's affected me and all this, and then Nell was acting like she was saying that she don't think that it bothers Chris because of his reaction to it or the way he's talking about it. But my thing is, Nell, do you expect him to be having snot coming out his nose and him crying and shit just because of the fact that, you know, he lost his license and shit? That's not the way the world turns, sweet girl. That's not the way the world turns, sweet baby. That ain't the way the world turns, girl. It's not. It's not. He ain't got to, like, like that man care about him losing it. Yeah, he cares about losing it. But at the end of the day, what more can he do? All he got to do is just, you know, sit back and wait and see what's going to happen with this situation. Ain't no need to sit up here and cry buckets of tears about it because that's not going to make the situation change. So I don't know exactly what you want Chris to do. Like I said, that lady is so selfish and she don't think about nobody but her own goddamn feelings. She get on my nerves, y'all. When I tell y'all, she irks me. She fucking irks me. Okay, like literally, like she irks me for real. Let me see what else is going on here. So we get into Kimmy and Maurice. Now, y'all, some of y'all give me a whole lot of constructive criticism about the way I scream and yell on some of my reviews. And baby, this is one of them times where I'm probably going to scream and yell on a review. Because when I tell you Maurice is a pick-a-jar head, lemon face ass bitch, I do not like that man for nothing in the world. I don't like that man. I don't like that man. I don't like that man. He's a shitty individual. He's a sorry excuse of a man. He's a disgusting son of a bitch. And I'm literally finna go in on him right about now. And I promise you, I promise you, I'm gonna try my best not to scream to the top of my lungs. I'm gonna try my best not to. And I'm gonna try my best not to curse like a sailor. But that bitch ass nigga right there. And Kimmy, baby, You need to know when it's time to go. How can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go? Kimmy, really? But they're supposedly still in therapy. And she brings up the last conversation that we saw them have when Maurice was basically saying that he want her to be happy even if it's not with him and it's with somebody else. She was asking him what did he mean by that. Could not give a straight answer. And it's like, why you playing in her face? Like, why you playing with her? Why you playing in her face like that? Why you doing all that? Why are you treating her the way that you're treating her? Like, Maurice is scum to me. I don't take him seriously as a man, and I don't take him seriously as a father. And I think that Kimmy really needs to give him that same cussing out energy that she done gave Nell this season. She needs to give him that same cussing out energy that she done gave Miss Wanda in the past. That's what the fuck she needs to do. Because this man right here is full of shit. This man right here really don't like her like that. And this man right here is selfish as fuck, and he don't give a fuck about you or your fucking well-being or how you feel about anything. He don't care. He's all he cares about is busting a nut and going on about his business, because that's all he sees you as. He doesn't see you as something that he needs to protect. He doesn't see you as his wife. He doesn't see you as the woman that he loves. What he sees is that I got a woman, a smart woman that I can fuck all day and do whatever I want to do and go on about my business. Because he looks at you like a plastic pussy or something. Like, that's what he looks at you as. And my thing is this: why is that all you care about? And she already said that she really don't be getting much enjoyment out of the sex. She probably don't get no enjoyment out of the sex because you're a slime ball. You're a slime ball. You're probably not even attractive to her anymore because you're a slime ball. You know how you can find somebody so attractive when you first started dealing with them, and then you start dating them, then you get in a relationship with them, and then you get married to them, and they're the most attractive thing in the world. But then as days go by and years go by, you start to see them for the slime and the creep that they really are, and then your attraction turns into disgust. And then when you lay down and have sex with them, it's kind of like, I don't want this motherfucker on top of me. He's disgusting. Yeah. I think that's what it is for Kimmy and Maurice. But it just seems like Kimmy is willing to hold on to him at any cost, even though he's already shown himself to really not be worth a damn, to be honest. And I'm not on that train of, bashing the Scots and shit every time they do something, but Maurice is a bitch ass nigga. It ain't really nothing more to be said about that. He's a bitch ass nigga completely. Like, for real. That man is a bitch if I ain't ever seen one. And it's motherfucking irritating to me. I don't like him. Like, I don't like him. I think y'all probably see that already. I done said it about a couple of times on this live right now. I don't like this bitch ass nigga. He's a mess. And I just don't respect him as a person. Like, the way he treats his wife is really ridiculous. And it's really beyond me at this moment in time. Like, how could you be okay with treating your wife the way that you treat your wife? You know what I'm saying? You treat her like that, and then it's like, girl, like, what we doing? Well, what are we doing, and what the fuck are we seeing here? Because what I'm seeing from your bitch ass is that you don't give a fuck about Kimmy. And Kimmy really don't give a fuck about herself because she's allowing you to constantly disrespect her. She can't even answer any question. He can't even answer your questions like with any. He don't even answer your questions. It's not even about giving answering questions and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just don't like him. And I don't like him for Kimmy. And as much as Kimmy irks me at times, and I feel like she could be a big ass hypocrite at times, it's like Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that Kimmy really does deserve better. Kimmy and Jalen. And if I was Jalen, I wouldn't fuck with Maurice at all. But my mind is telling me that he don't fuck with Maurice. Because imagine watching this shit on TV, watching your stepfather treat your mama like a damn rat, like a damn warm rag or something. Like Kimmy be getting up early in the morning to put breakfast at your table. Then she makes sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Then your eggs are over easy, and all that's missing is your morning kiss that you used to greet her. And at this point, you're telling Kimmy that the juice is sour. It used to be so sweet, but now Kimmy can't help but to wonder if you're talking about her. Y'all don't talk the way you used to talk, and it's hurting so deep. And she would not cry, but it's making her weak. So she's not your superwoman. She's not your superwoman. But however, she's acting like she's the kind of girl that you can let down and think that everything's okay because you've let her down and she's let you think that everything is okay. She's only human, Maurice. She's more than occasional fucks as a token of love from you to me. Okay? It doesn't make any sense for you to treat Kimmy like this when Kimmy goes through the rush hour trying to make it home just for you. She wants to make sure that your dinner will be waiting for you. And when you get there, you just tell her you're not hungry at all. But you're telling Kimmy that you rather read the paper and you don't want to talk. And you like to think that Kimmy just crazy when she says that you change. I don't see what the problem is, but you don't love her the same, okay? She's just going through the motions and you're not being fair. She got her pride. She would not cry, but she still can't help but care. Which is crazy. She's talking to the corners of your mind, Maurice. She'll always be there for you through good and bad times, but she can't be the superwoman that you want her to be. She'll give you love, everlasting love, if you return love to her, but that's something that you're not doing. Kimmy is the kind of girl that could treat you so sweet, but you got to realize that you got to be sweeter to her, bitch, and you're not doing that. Oh, I'm over it, y'all. And the fact that I can bring a damn song into any review I do is genius. Sorry, but I'm just saying. You can tell I'm in the music, bitch. I can bring any song into any scenario. But anyway, we can move on to the next topic because I'm tired of talking about Kimmy and Maurice. Like, he's an ass. But Destiny, she go down to the bingo. And she meets her father and her godmama, who just so happens to be her daddy best friend. So that was his best friend and he wanted around all the time. Okay. All right. So she says that she found all of her birth siblings and only to find out that one of them died. And they're all going to see her mama. But some of the siblings don't really care to see their mama. And if you really want me to be honest, you know, I'm not really mad at that. Like, I'm not mad at the fact that they don't want to see. Oh, that's a stepmom. I'm sorry, not godmama. I thought I could have sworn she said godmama. That's a stepmom. I'm sorry, but I'm not really mad at them for not necessarily wanting to see their mama because they can't really miss anything that they didn't grow up having anyway. They can't miss something that they didn't have from the jump. You feel what I'm saying? Like they can't miss anything that they didn't have. And this is what okay, so she did say godmom, okay. But here's my thing. You know what I don't like is that people feel like because folks are your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy, that means that you have to be excited to see them, or you gotta want to have a bond with them, and that's just not true. That's not true at all. It's not. Just because that's their mama, that don't mean they gotta be obligated to want to go see her. They don't want to see her because she didn't want to see them. Bitch gave them up. Why would I want to go see you and you gave me up a long time ago? You didn't give a fuck about me. What the fuck I'm rushing to go see you for? You made my life a little bit different. My life would have been different if you would have did it. You know what I mean? Let me see. Scott gives the best reviews, and I don't even watch the show anymore yet. Still into it because of Scotty. Thank you, Evelyn Crawford, girl. But yeah, like I ain't mad with that because I have this issue, and I talk about my family issues all the time in my story times. I always talk about them, but people be clutching their pearls when I talk about the fact that I don't fuck with my grandparents or I don't really care to have a relationship with them and stuff like that. And they be like, well, why? I said, because I never had it to begin with. So it's not like I'm missing out on something that I never really had in the first place. Like I tried to have it, but it didn't work. So it's just like, what am I supposed to do at this moment? Like, what am I supposed to do here? You know, what am I supposed to do? So it's kind of like, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not really mad at some of the siblings for saying, I don't want to see her. Fuck her. I don't want to see her. But I think what's going on is she needs that because her mother gave them all up when they were young and stuff, so they just want to see where they came from. And all I gotta say is this: you can have the same blood all day, but sometimes there's a saying out there that says that blood makes you related, but love makes you family. And I say that all the time. And like my mama is my family, my baby brother is my family, my extended cousins are my family, Jamar is my family, Nikki is my family, Carl and Tramell are my family. These people are my family. DJ is my family. These people are my family. That's my family that I chose. So that's my family. So I just feel as though you don't need blood relation to prove that you family. All that does is prove that you're related to a bitch. It don't make you family. I had to learn that the hard way because, and I want to make this a Southern thing. Because where I'm from, it's always family this, family that, blood is thicker than water, blood is thicker than water. But to me, it's like blood be the people that do you the worst. So it's kind of like, what are we doing here? So if anybody is giving any of Destiny's siblings hard times about not wanting to see their mama, they a damn motherfucking fool. Okay, and that's just it on that. Okay. Chris, Martell, and Ken. Martell said he ain't really heard from Destiny. She had asked him to do some podcasts, and it just didn't happen. Chris reveals that his license was revoked, and he feels set up, but he got the people working on it. Martell was like, well, how are you going to feed your family? And then Chris said, you must have forgot I got a whole nother business. I own this business right across the street. Like, I can still feed my family. And at the end of the day, people still, we realize that Chris can still feed his family. He still got other businesses. It's just that this real estate shit was a big chunk of his money. So he's losing out on a lot of money, but he still can do what he needs to do. He reveals that Nell is pissed, which we already knew that she was. We already kind of tapped on that. And Chris reveals that he moved out, but Martell talking about control and wanting to have control and stuff like that. And I feel like this is the only time that Martell really shows a woman that he cares about them, when he is trying to control them. But the thing is, you could even control the split end queen, and you couldn't control Saints and Sinners as long as you tried to. So it's just like, what control do you got? But again, just like Maurice is a bitch ass nigga, we already know that Martell is too. Like, we been knowing Martell bald-headed, sissified ass was a bitch too. We already knew that, didn't we? Okay. I'm just trying to make sure we was all on the same page when it came down to that. Fuck them. So let's get into Letitia, Kimmy, and Destiny. Tisha looking for another agent. I don't give a fuck. Destiny arrives, and it's pretty clear that there are some issues that need to be placed on the table when it comes down to Destiny and Tisha. But Destiny came into the building with great energy from what I could see. You know, she came in with good energy. She came in, you know, feeling like, yeah, girl, I'm coming to hang out with my girls today. We finna have us a good motherfucking time, girl. Like, let's get it popping. We finna have us a good time. But in so many words, she the only one that's feeling like, let's have a good time. When Kimmy says that y'all haven't spoken really since, you know, we went to the, was it a venue, whatever the fuck they went to, and they had those issues there, and y'all ain't really talked about them. And Destiny said, well, I feel like we already did, because I'm not even having any issues with Tisha right now. Like, I'm really like past all of this bullshit. Like, it ain't really nothing to even talk about right now. I came out here to have Taco Tuesday, have a drink, have some nachos and shit. Like, I don't really think that this is really nothing that we really need to just dive into or dwell into right now. And so, in so many words, Tisha says that Destiny needs to either pick a side or stay in the middle. Who are you? Who are you? And what got your pussy so tight? Because who the fuck is you to tell me what I need to do? First of all, you talking about she need to pick a side or stay in the middle? She didn't pick no side. She's doing exactly what you said she need to do, and that's stay in the fucking middle. She didn't pick no side between you and Neil. She literally didn't. But I feel like you would feel better if she chose you and said, fuck Neil. That's what this is. If she said, fuck Neil, bitch, you my friend, fuck Neil, bitch, you got me, girl, fuck. If she said all that, you would have been just fine with that. You would have been just fine with that. Let's just be real. You would have been fine with that. But instead, you want to make a mountain out of a molehill with this bullshit that we keep on fucking talking about. And I just need for you to shut the fuck up. For real, because what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck you doing? Seriously. Like, what the fuck going on here? Because it's just like, for me, you're childish. You're childish, and you only think about you and yourself, and you don't think about some of the things that you do. Destiny is grown. Destiny can talk to whoever the fuck she wants to talk to. Who the fuck are you to tell her anything? The problem is you want to be in charge of the girls. And the thing about it is, Nell is the one that's in charge of the girls, and your motherfucking ass can't take it. You think you in charge of the motherfucking girls, and you're not. You're not strong enough to be in charge of the girls. You ain't strong enough to hold your own. Okay? All this energy that you give Destiny, give it to your husband when he treats you like you are afterthought. Do that. All this aggression that you all of a sudden got, get it to Marceau when he treats you like an afterthought. Get it to Marceau when he act like you're supposed to be Wilma Flintstone and he Fred. Give it to him when he do that. Because you're giving it to the wrong motherfucking person, and you're giving all of your insecurities to the wrong bitch. Focus on you and look in that motherfucking mirror. But you don't want to do that because you know as soon as you look in the damn mirror, it's gonna fucking crack. Girl, go somewhere and sit your ass the fuck down, Tisha, because you dumb as fuck. You stupid as hell. Like, what the fuck is this? That girl ain't gotta pick no side. And all you and just like let me put this up here. Wait it. Tisha loves to beat a dead horse. She really does. Tisha would beat that damn dead horse until the eyeballs start to roll in the back of the head. And then it'll be just like, girl, the eyeballs done roll back. Let me beat it again. She would beat it till she can't beat it no more. She'll beat it and make it come alive again, to be quite honest. Tisha don't know how to let shit go. She stays on the same thing. And that was partially one of my issues with her when I first started reviewing this show. Because mind y'all, if you could remember correctly, I didn't start watching this show until COVID. when they had their second half of their second season. Because I didn't watch the first season at first. I've watched it at this point, but back then I had not watched the first season. I started at the second season. And I did not like Tisha coming into this show. I liked Saints and Sinners and Kimmy coming into and Destiny coming into this show. But I didn't like Letitia. She was my least favorite. And the reason why she was my least favorite is because she was dumb. Educated, but dumb. And I felt like she was immature, and I felt like she was fucking childish, and she got this Sweet Valley High mindset, this lunchroom mindset, cafeteria room mindset to me, where you can't be cool with her if I'm not, and all this other shit, or holding on to an issue and making it bigger than what it is, or not knowing how to move forward or letting go of some bullshit. It's like she be doing the absolute most. This is why I didn't like her at the very beginning. Okay, this is why I couldn't stand her. Go back and watch my old reviews from season 2 and season 3. I would tell Tisha every damn review to shut her dumb ass up every time. I promise you I would. I promise you I would. I could not stand Letitia back then. My big 3 used to be Kimmy, Saints and Sinners, and Destiny. It's funny how the tables turn, don't it? But child, no. Tisha just showing me just why I wasn't fucking with her at first. She just shows me. Tisha thinks that this conversation isn't going anywhere. It's not going anywhere, Tisha, because of the fact that you don't know how to let other people have their opinions and speak their truth. Your truth is the only truth that fucking matters, and your truth be a fucking lie. Let's be honest. Your truth be a goddamn lie half of the time. So it's like, that's all you care about. That's all you care about is your own truth. Like, you wouldn't even let Destiny say nothing. Like, Destiny was sitting there calm as fuck. You giving all this damn energy, and for what? What is you giving this for? What is this about? You're unlikable as fuck, Tisha. Team Destiny all the way. Team fucking Destiny, for real. Then she goes into say, I feel like you took Nell's side. I don't think she took Nell's side. I just don't think she took her side at all. You the only one talking about sides. Nell ain't the one talking about taking no side. Nell ain't said shit about no side. You the only motherfucker sitting on this damn show talking about a side. The only one. Because everybody else said nothing about taking no damn side. Nobody. Girl, when I tell you that damn Tisha got on my last nerve today watching this episode. But baby, that's it, and that's goddamn all, child. That's all I got to say about that, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. We almost hit 200 people in this live. And let me tell y'all, there was a time where my Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews would have about 500 to about 1,000 folks in there, but people really ain't feeling this show no more. But a lot of people turned the show out because Saints and Sinners not on there no more. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and at the same time, Love and Marriage Huntsville just ain't really hot like that, like it used to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review nonetheless. Be sure to tune in later on today, though, because I have a collab that I am very excited about that we're doing later on today. As a matter of fact, let me put it up here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's going to be at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So if you live on Eastern side, it's at 9 o'clock. Be sure to tune in to the Real Housewives of Potomac season 10 wrap up, which will be featuring myself, giving you the real tea, Tammy Talks, and C Diggy. Okay, the 4 of us will be on at 9 o'clock, just talking about season 10 of Real Housewives of Potomac, how we feel about the season overall, who should stay, who should go, and what we expect to see for season 11. We're going to be on there for about an hour. And I just chose them because I've worked with Tammy at least 2 times already. So this is going to be my 3rd time. And I've worked with C Diggy once on my platform and once on Pop Roast. So, people have been wanting me and Chris to work together more for a while now. And I've been wanting to do it. I just didn't know what to work with him on. But I thought that this would be really good for the four of us to do together. So be on the lookout for this tonight at 9 o'clock. Okay. I actually got to send them the link after this is over. So be on the lookout for that. So with that being said, be sure to pick up my book. That's Why You're Lonely. It is available on Kindle Books as well as Amazon. And also be sure to tune into the season finale of The Scene ATL on Thursday night. And also I should be doing a Yes for the Mess around 6:30, 7 o'clock. So yeah, I should be going live before we do the collaboration tonight. With that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. This be your boy Scotty by Nature, and I will see you guys on the next one.
That 20, yeah, you always been a sneaky bitch, hating from the sidelines, trying to get big, yeah. You don't found one, yeah, you don't found one. You don't found one, found you a real one. On my assets lately, you catch a face, shots fired, catching babies. Heavy on the highs, better get you some gravy. Cut that lady check, why you out here being lazy? I got bored with that season, I'm talking shit when I'm spitting. Fact the bitch, I'm the reason, when it got you hoes heated. Snow got them hoes sneezing, got the meals you not eating. Where had them hoes leaking, God trust when I'm speaking. It's give
big bands gon' make it hot. Real niggas gonna come up, don't let the game gon' change us. Real niggas in my sucker hole, don't ever play us. This the real hustle, we make the money, don't make it make us. They ain't bout shit, talking out they neck. Bitch, we bring the heat every time we step. You fucking with a beast, fucking with the best. Get money on the east, plug on the west. Bitch, I'm from the north, but we run this out. Bitch, we outside, what you talking about? Who the fuck is me? No, who the fuck is you? Get these niggas.